today's lesson, I've got two shuffle beats. The two influences I have on these beats are the John Bonham groove from Fool in the Rain and Jeff Porcaro's groove on Rosanna. And basically I'm putting some ghost notes in these, which those two beats were famous for, the ghost notes. So basically the first rhythm that I came up with, and these are all eighth note triplets, real slow. It's 1 dot dot 2 dot dot 3 dot dot 4 dot dot 1. And if I just kept combining that. So these are what's called like a halftime shuffle groove with the accent on the snare on 3. Let me play that faster. Okay, so that's going to be the first groove. The second groove isn't consistent with the right hand. It's got a hi-hat lift. Let me go through it real slow for you. 1, da, da, 3, da, 4, da, da, 1. So if I got that worked up. So you can see there's two accents. There's the accent on the hi-hat lift on the second note, or the da of 1. And then because it's a halftime shuffle groove, it's got the accent on the snare on 3. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those two rhythms together, okay? And that would sound like this. Okay, so if I took those two measures and played them a little bit faster. Okay, so now I'll take the two rhythms and I'll play it 3 times, and then on the 4th time I'll do the break. That would sound like this. Okay, so let me go over the break with you real slow. We got that worked up. I can use the toms if I wanted to. Okay, the second break, I start off with 2 flams, like a flam accent. Let me go real slow. 1, da, 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 da. And then on the 3rd and 4th beat, it's just like the way I start the first beat off, with diddles on the non-accents. So the whole thing. I can use 1 tom hit on the flam. Okay, it's fun to take those patterns and put on the cymbal. Actually, I play the bell, the cymbal. So let me do the 2 main beats on it, and I do quarter notes on the hi-hat. can see that on the hi-hat lift that I originally had, I'm putting it on the crash. One thing I forgot to mention about probably the most important part of this is when you do those ghost notes, you've got to make sure that they're quiet. Exercise I give my students is I take a shuffle beat, and in the middle I put a ghost note. The thing about the ghost note is the quieter you can play it, the better it's going to sound. Go back to the cymbal and I'll put the breaks to them.